these damn fucking heels right now. Oh my God, thank God. I said I would be on after you, so this time I kept my word. I got here on time. Where's my list? So what's up, guys? I only got 7 comments and 7 comments about what a horrible person I must be. No, I'm not a horrible person. Please don't say that. So please don't say that. I'm not a horrible person. I'm just me. I told you guys, I'm not gonna stand here and lie to you and tell you. There's only one thing up here that I have kept and I will keep to myself. And I'm planning on keeping it to myself because I made a promise to somebody that I would keep it a secret. And when you tell somebody who's got diarrhea of the mouth, you can't help but break. Oh, your socks are cute. I got these little bunny socks. Cute, 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 cute. Yeah, I work in heels. Shit, I fly. I do everything in heels. Fucking heels. Have none of y'all ever done that challenge to your husband when he comes through the door? The first thing you do is greet him naked in heels. Y'all never done that challenge before? I mean, it was all over TikTok. Everybody was doing it. I did it. I did the red room dance also. But anyway, I was saying, I told Tiffy, but I don't know, they're probably still picking up the kids and stuff. So I just came on and I decided to talk while I do shit that I need to do. Yes, ma'am. So I even better. I I don't. I was the first. I used to be the Facebook queen. Hi, princess. I'm my princess baby. Tata baby. I was saying you should be on in about half an hour because I know you're waiting for Jax to get out of school. So hey, where is he? I want to see his cute face and his long hair. He's so cute. That's why he gets away with a lot of things because he's too cute. I got, okay, I got 4 comments that they look like they're book longs on what a disgusting person I must be. Tiffany, am I a disgusting person? Please tell me I'm not. Everybody has their ways. Everybody does what they want to do. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm not doing anything wrong at all. Nothing. Nothing, princess. I did nothing wrong. I just talked and my feelings came out and I said what I felt. But I'm not a bad person. Hell no, Tiffy. No, we may not always come, but I don't think you're disgusting. Thank you, baby. Thank you. I know sometimes I can get really harsh, But that's when I'm being attacked. When I feel like I'm being attacked, it's like you're in a gym or you're in a fight and somebody's backing you into a corner. You're going to start swinging and get yourself out that corner. Or otherwise, they're going to take you down. And that's exactly the mentality my father raised me with was we will go to church and then we will learn how to fight. I mean, he has 6 women, 6 girls that he has to take care of. My mother did not raise us, my father raised us, but my mother was in the picture a lot. But she was very, very, like, everything bothered my mother. Everything. Everything bothered her. My mother, everything bothered her. If the phone rang, it bothered her. After 8 o'clock, the phone rang, it bothered her. It didn't matter if I was paying the phone bill. It still bothered her. Everybody knows I was with the biggest fucking dealer in Manhattan, New York. And before I get into the Tiffany Draper comments, let me finish what I'm talking to my daughter about. Well, what was I going to tell you? Back in the day, okay, my sister was seeing this guy named Junior, right? And he lived on the 16th floor. He was a racist. Who was the lovely that was in here earlier? She's been my sub for years, baby. Years. She's been my sub for years. She pops in and out. But when she comes, she stays. But it's like, I know you've never seen her before. I'll be making grilled cheese soon. Oh, I never seen her. Gotcha. No, baby. No, you haven't. But it was cool. At least we got to meet each other. But listen to me. Let's go ahead because Jax needs some grilled cheese. So let's go ahead and let's move this along to the comments. One is that I'm disgusting, and I'm not. I wouldn't be disgusting. Tiffany, did I say anything bad this morning? I said nothing bad. All I said was that I was not in tears about it. I got 4 comments. I'll let you know. And what's the other one? I hope she haunts you. I mean, that's just like wishing witchcraft on me. That's like throwing an evil eye on somebody. Okay? That's why I don't open my cameras at my parties or anything because of that, Tiffany. Now, no, you said your piece and that's it. Hello. That's all I did. But for me to be disgusting and that I should worry about getting Benadryl and all this stupid comments and stuff that you guys want to say, it doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is the people who I care and I love. And I'm so sorry that I did not love her. So I don't think any of you guys did. I never seen none of yous over there. I've never, ever. Tiffany, when was the last time you were over there? When was the last time you ever went in her chat? Where the hell are the comments? They go into my beta studio. I'll show you them. Don't ever see them. Because they're going to my beta studio, baby. Remember I told you I can't get no comments out here? They go into an app. It's my beta studio they go into. When she did the shooting live and a couple of times after that. Okay, but you were not a regular. You were not a regular. Now I had went in Tiffany's Draper's chat before, and I sat there and I listened to her, and I did not find her funny. I found her offensive. I found her to be Silly Willy's sidekick, because them two, they had the most subs up here than anybody. They did. Look, Tiffany Drip had 3 pages that were running consistently. Okay? She was uploading on all 3 pages. And how do I know this? Because I've been by her page. Don't mean I've stopped and listened. I don't know nothing she's talked about. All I know is that I heard that she did a video about me, Sakina, and somebody else a couple of weeks ago or something like that, or 2 months ago. I don't know if it was 2 weeks ago or 2 months ago. I don't know. But if she did, that was her last time writing about me, because God forgive me, she has passed on, and that's one enemy I don't have to look behind my back anymore for. That's how I see it. Because, see, I don't trust nobody. You might think that I do, but I don't. I don't trust nobody. I trust Tiffany. Yes, I do trust Tiffany. Yes, but she's a whole different story. She's actually my child. That's how I feel. So yeah, I'll tell her anything and everything that I won't tell anybody. What, baby? I don't think she did video. Sakina answered. Yeah, Sakina was the one who said it. I think it was. Was it Sakina who said it? I don't know who said it. Somebody said it yesterday. They said that she made a video about me, Sakina, and somebody else, either 2 months ago or 2 weeks ago. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't remember. But anyway, it doesn't matter, because God knows what He's doing, and may she rest in peace. I'm hearing of it. Me too, right? I just remember hearing it yesterday. I heard it. I don't remember where it came from. But when I was checking out that mellow woman, somehow I heard it somewhere. All I know is that she made a last video on me, and she was talking about me and stars this and stars that. That's all I hear. It's about stars this, stars that. But I didn't see the video, so I can't confirm it to nobody. But what I can confirm is that I'm not an evil person. I never wished her dead. If I did, at that moment, me losing my page and having to wait uh, a month before I could get back on, until I realized that I can make a whole new account. But then I did it on the Starger cruise, and Wanda Cruise's subs don't know where she went. Now is when everybody's starting to find me. But she made fun of me, because just because I didn't have an account anymore didn't mean that I couldn't get on YouTube anymore. So I watched all of her gloating and laughing and talking about me and everybody, and gloating and gloating, and oh, I got that bitch's page knocked down, and nah. But that's what I was hearing. You think that that was something that I wanted to hear? I didn't want to hear that. Fuck no. But I had to hear it. Video after video after video after video. Then Willie, the silly Willie, came in on it and fucked with me. So I put his charges up. I docked him and put his charges up. And that's when everybody went crazy. Oh my God. I had more than 13,000 views on that video alone. Okay? I felt sorry for you, Silly Willy, so I took it down because you were almost in tears. Am I lying, Zillionaire? Am I lying? Yo, let me tell you, I used to be a supporter to Zillionaire 100%. Okay? I was a supporter, forget it. Nobody could tell me nothing. He was the bomb. I loved him, and that was it. Bottom line. That's how it was. Not knowing that behind my back, he was talking about me to Tiffany Draper. They were both talking about me. Yeah. And then Silly Willy, when he went and I doxed him every time he went live, he was so ashamed that the only thing he would say is, the first thing he would turn his camera on and the first thing he would say is, yeah, y'all know that chick Wanda? Yeah, I got something for her in my back pocket. So I took that shit literally and personally. Oh, yes, I did. I started looking behind my shoulders. So I decided, since he said he got something in his back pocket for me, I decided to track him. And that's what I did. I tracked them to Tyler Perry Studios, where I found a slut standing outside. Okay? Tiffany, there was some slut standing outside of Tyler Perry Studios trying to meet Tyler Perry when he's happily fucking married. We all know that shit. So he was playing fucking bodyguard on a show there, but at this time he was being a bodyguard. But they didn't know about his convictions because he never told Tyler Perry he was a child sex offender. No, he didn't. Now, every time, this is what he would do to me. Okay, let's do this. An example. One day he had everybody calling in, asking questions. Now I was, forget it, watching every step he made, and he went ahead and he made call in. So the way he talked about black women, he talks about, I don't know how any of you guys support him, because the way he talks about black women, Tiffany, if you would go and get on his page and watch a couple of videos and see how he talks about black women, he says they're hood rats, they're no good, they're nothing good for nothing, they're deadbeat mothers, they're all on the system, and how he pays their rent and all that shit he has on his page. So I called in that day and he saw my number and he turned the phone off. So I said, maybe somebody called in, maybe at the same time I did. So I waited 10 minutes and I recalled. The next thing I know, now it was him and Tiffany. And I tried to call and I heard him say, man, shut the fucking phone down. Like, I heard him. I said, oh, wait a minute. This motherfucker knows it's me, but he don't want to answer me. But every video he makes is talking about how black women are no good. I don't know how any black woman up here could even look at this man. After what he did was so disgusting, and he did it to his own black women, to babies, to children. But anyway, Tiffany Draper didn't give a fuck about that. So that's where we bumped heads again, because she was supporting a sex offender. And I was trying to dig him under the fucking dirt. Yeah, I was. I know you're listening, baby. Yeah, I was trying to dig him under the dirt because he's a dead dog. He belonged to be buried. He needed to be buried. So I buried him just as for about a year. Yeah, you were 6 feet under for about a year, huh, in there. Yeah. And every time you came live after that, the first thing is this chick Wanda. I got something in a crackhead Wanda. I got something in my back pocket for her. What you got in your back pocket? I'm still waiting. It's been 5 years. When are you gonna give it to me? Because after that, I always had my guns in my house. But after Zillionaire said that, Tiffany, I said, oh no, that's a threat. And not only that, Grandma Kay told me that is a threat. I saw her come into the room, but I had already pressed end. I saw her this morning come into the room, but I was at end. But I tried to go back, but I couldn't. But anyway, I doxed him. He got mad, and every video he made after that is this crackhead Wanda, this whore Wanda, this. No, Wanda just docked you and told the truth. Y'all try to dock me, and nothing was the truth. Huh? Huh? Anybody want to dock me? I'll give you my social security and everything. So it was funny to Tiffany Draper. Yeah, it was really funny to her. Oh, she laughed and laughed about it. And why I didn't have my page, I didn't realize it's just fucking do a new email, get a new phone, get a new number. That's how easy it was to change my number. And I didn't even realize that. I kept the same phone, just changed the number and opened up a new account. And I was like, what the fuck? I'm up and running. All right, I'm up and running. Fuck now. Nobody's gonna stop me now. Who's gonna stop me now? Nobody's gonna stop me now. I got 12 pages. I don't give a fuck. You bring me down in one, you're not gonna take them all. So she found it funny. Now I'm not a disgusting person. No, not at all. Nor do I think that I'm better than anybody. I don't do that. So if you think that I think that I'm better, because you said I'm always talking about things that my husband gives me, well, you know why? Because me and Tiffany, we have this thing and we love sharing things with each other. So I know she'll come to the video, whether she's on my live or whether she's going to watch the replay. But she is going to watch it. She always does. So I talk about the things that I'm going to get because I know Tiffany's going to listen to it. So I don't do it for y'all. The next question, what was it? The next comment was that who's calling in? Well, so anyway, literally when Zidane said that he has something in his back pocket for me, I took that seriously, literally, and I stood strapped till this day. I said, this motherfucker come up on me, I'll shoot him. And I would. And I wouldn't even look behind me. Mm-mm. Now, I never wish death on anybody. Yes, I have. That's a lie. Because, yes, I have. Because when somebody got me to a point of no return, I have said, I hope you fucking die. I have said that. But do I literally mean it? No, I don't. I don't. Because look how I was telling Sakina I hated her. And I don't hate her. I hated what they was telling me about her. I hated the fact that I had somebody lying in my ear telling me, oh, she's doing this, she's doing that, she's doing that. That's all I kept hearing was Sakina, 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 Sakina. That's all 2300 would do. Now, for y'all to tell me that I'm disgusting and how can I talk about her after her death and everything, I have not said not one thing wrong about her, except that she took my page down. She haven't, and the thing about it is that she will be haunting some of us because she was so addicted to YouTube that her life is YouTube. So I'm pretty sure she's going to be on the YouTube streets giving everybody a visit. And if you don't believe in the dead, then you don't believe in Candace Star or what you're listening to. Or if I want to show you the Foreman Brothers or Mind Seed or any of them, they'll show you how real ghosts really and souls and spirits really are. So y'all want to take me for a bad person? That I'm not. I'm a great person. Maybe y'all didn't like me. That's something different. That is something totally different. I showed myself and everybody realized I was Puerto Rican and I wasn't black. And the whole streets went crazy. The whole YouTube streets went crazy because everybody thought I was black. hmm Everybody did. The minute they saw me, they went crazy. Acting like, oh, you look ugly, you look this. Bitch, no, I don't. Y'all just couldn't handle a woman who dresses in heels. But I'm sorry, I could run a whole track in heels. I could walk better in heels than I can in fucking sneakers, please. People tell me, you really gonna walk with that? I'm like, yeah, I can stand in heels. I can do whatever I want in heels. And that's something Tiffany Draper did not like about me. She made that video called How Do These Girls Get It Like This? And I can't what was it? Wait, what's that video Tiffany had out? It was way, way back when she did what she did to me. And I opened up a new page and she actually saw I was in my guest room. She saw me dressed. I had a fluorescent yellow shirt on with black pants and black beautiful heels on with my nails done fluorescent yellow and everything. And I said, I'm coming on now with my new channel and they're going to see me. And they did. And she sounded so sad when she saw me dressed in my clothes and my jewelry and all my bracelets. And Susie and me, we both went at it. We both got dressed up and everything and got on camera. And then you hear Tiffany Draper saying, um, how do these girls do it? How do they dress so good? And they don't have jobs. I'm like, because I have a job. And then she's like, after that, when she see me dress, everything was like, oh, Wanda want to walk in heels. Yeah, yeah, Wanda walks in heels everywhere, everywhere and anywhere, and I always will. That's how I get down. I'm sorry. Does that bother you? Sorry. So anyway, let me let you know that I'm not a disgusting person. I'm not a mean person, but I'm a real person because somebody else will cut up here and say, oh my God, I just can't believe it. So I can get a million views and everybody watch me cry over somebody I couldn't stand. Sorry. Now, I said my rest in peace. I said it like this, and I said it in prayer. That's that's all y'all gonna get. I mean, I'm not gonna keep on, keep it on. After this video, the subject of Tiffany Draper is dead. Oh, sorry to say it like that. I didn't mean to say it like that. It came out wrong. Please forgive me. But the conversation about her is over. That's what I meant to say. Please forgive me. I did not mean to say it that way. And whoever thinks I did, yeah, okay. That's how come it flowed out of my mouth. But no. Tiffany, what about my Jaxie? Oh, my little Jaxie and my little Cassie. I'm such a disgusting person, but yet I'm real. I come up here and I tell the truth of what happened, how they gloated, how when I lost my page, how I had to watch for 12 days them derate me and parade me and laugh at me and then take up my picture and write all over it. They took a screenshot of my fucking picture and then they threw it in my face. Tiffany Draper and Silly Willie. They both did that to me. Didn't they do that to me? Oh, yeah, they did. It wasn't funny when she was healthy. No, it was funny when she was healthy, but now that she's gone, everybody wants me to get up here and lie and say how sad I am when I don't even care. I'm sorry. I don't mean to say it like that, but what you want me to do? Get up here and lie to you guys? That I feel that that's one person I don't have to look my behind my back for. That's how I feel about it. Because if it was one of you guys and they said they got something in their back pocket for you, that meant on sight to me. That meant that when we saw each other on sight, it was going to go down. That's what I got out of you got something in your back pocket for me. So I'm going to let you know right now, sorry, I'm not sorry. Life goes on and everybody every minute a baby is born, somebody passes away. And I know that I will be devastated like I was when my father died. I couldn't stop crying. For 11 days, I didn't have breakfast, lunch, or dinner. All I did was smoke cigarettes and I got so skinny. I looked like fucking a bone. That hurt me. That killed me. So please do keep your comments to yourself and know that I'm not a disgusting person. I'm actually a good person. And if somebody was coming after you, you would also watch your back because I had to watch my back because she was my enemy. So I don't know whenever I was going to see her in the street. So I made sure I was good. I started going out strapped because of Zillionaire. Because before Zillionaire, I never went outside strapped. I never had a reason. But to see this big fat piece of shit of a motherfucker telling me he got something in his back pocket, motherfucker, I'm still waiting for it. Where is it? And Team Angel, the question that I asked you, don't give yourself so much credit. Nobody was trying to be your friend. I was trying to make fun of you because you didn't know what autism speaks meant. You didn't even know it was the month. You didn't even know they had a hospital. And it's in Dallas. The biggest hospital is in Dallas, and she doesn't know nothing about it. Now tell me. So when I told you, you don't need to answer me back, I meant that. Or you don't need to answer me back. Just go on with your life. I'm good. Don't worry. It was just a question. How come you talk to us all about all the bad things, but you never talk to us about the good things? Never. You never told us about how great of this hospital is, how free it is for the children, like St. Jude's. You didn't tell us nothing about that, but you sure came on and called us all bitches and sluts and hoes and all of that. But you didn't say donate to this hospital, which I would have donated $10,000 like that. And you know I would have. You, especially Tiffany, Team Angel, know that I would have donated so fast. Hmm. Oh my gosh. Girl, I know this guy who sells the bombest weed. And let me tell you, he disappeared on me. Like, it was like 4 years ago. And he would bring me my weed when he does an ounce and a half up. That's how he works. Girl, he just texted me on Facebook and I was like, is that him? Is that him? I'm like, oh my God. Because he always has the bombest shit. So he was like, check this out. He sends his chauffeur to bring it. He sends his chauffeur. He has a chauffeur who delivers it. That way he stays safe. This motherfucker's smart. He put somebody else to do the dirty work. So while y'all talking all that about me and saying that I didn't care, no, I didn't care. But I'm not a monster because of it. If you would have been gloated, they would have been gloating on you and saying, oh, how great it is. She lost her channel. Ha, ha, ha. Good for her ass. And everybody laughing and thinking it was funny. Remember that? Do you guys remember that? And you guys, guess what else? You're going to be talking the same thing that I'm talking right now when I pass away. Okay? When I pass away, y'all going to be like, oh, we really didn't like her anyway. We really didn't like Star anyway. Star didn't mean nothing to us anyway. That's what y'all going to be saying about me. And guess what? You're going to have the right to say it because I don't give a motherfucker. All I know is that I'm sorry. La vida sigue. Life goes on. Don't ever forget that. Every minute a baby is born, another one goes. Somebody goes. That's part of life. It's the circle of life. Now, I heard this guy, and yeah, he died, and he was a friend of mine's, and I hacked somebody who does spirit, like Candace does. Let me turn this fucking thing in. I went to Miami and my throat didn't hurt me at all. I have fun. So anyway, just the same way you guys are gonna be talking about me when the day I pass away, the day I die, y'all gonna be like, oh, we didn't care about her. Oh, we hated her. When Sherry Shriner died, which she was off her rocket, she was crazy insane. Well, to be honest, no, she was preparing us for what's happening right now. And look, YouTube took down Sherry Shriner's page. Why? Why? Because the Freemasons run this world, and Sherry was getting in their way. Sherry was only 51 years old. She sounded like she was 90, but she wasn't. Sherry Shriner got in the way of the Freemasons, and what happened? They took her out. What did they do to Susie? They put a freezer in front of her house. What did they do to me? I opened my computer, and there's a gun pointed at my face. Mm? But everybody's still, when are you going to throw out the next video? When are you going to throw out the next video? Me and Susie are being threatened, and everybody's worried about when is the next video going to come out. Mm? Everybody was like, when's the next video going to come out? Nobody to the time said, damn, they fucking put a gun to you. And they did that to Susie. They put a freezer in front of her door. And if they can get her as far as she is from us, how easy it is to get to me. And if they can get to where Susie's at, then it was like fucking eating pumpkin pie getting to me. Did it stop me from fighting for Kanika? No. I told Susie, don't think of it. Act like it never happened. Don't worry about it. Don't let nobody stop us. This is what they want. We're too close. When I put the video on how they took 2 bodies out at once, that video was when they boom and they went crazy. The next thing I know, I wake up and there's a gun to my face. And Susie calls me and goes, girl, there's a freezer in front of my house. And so, oh, well, there's a gun in my computer. How did that happen? How did that happen? Because we got too close when I showed Kanika's arm, her hair, her face showing. Right? When I realized that there were 3, not 1. There were 3. And if I'm lying, I'm dying. There were 3 of them, right? I proved that 3. I mean, go down the videos. Or I can bring it up if you want. And we can renew it. Because how did I get all 3 of them in different bathing suits at the same time? Come on. They were back to back. All 3 laughing. So, who took Kanika out? Her mother. Leonora's not their family. Leonora's Jazzy Wright's cousin. Jazzy Wright, the one who had the bad boob job, who's blaming it on cancer. When she picked up her shirt, it was her whole breast was yellow with pus. And she had a hole in her chest. Oh my God. When I saw that, I started shaking. And she's like, don't let cancer beat you. You beat cancer. Bitch, that wasn't cancer. That was a bad fucking boob job you got done in Dominican Republic because they were giving them for 1,400 and everybody was going crazy at that time. Shit. My boobs done 10 years ago, 11 years ago. And it's time for me to renew them. And I will. Make sure everything is good and safe. And I always make sure I'm good and safe. But if you would have seen Jazzy Wright's hole in her chest, and it looked like, you know what it looked like? Imagine a big hole you can see right through, all the way to the bones. And then on the outside, it was real thick and fat, sticking out all around in a circle, and pus all over it. And she's not even blocking it with a napkin or nothing. She's got a sweatshirt on. She shows you and then she throws the sweatshirt back down. It's disgusting. And we were supposed to feel sorry for what? For one of the girls that fucking set up Kanika. Now we got Shankana, I can't say her name. Another Kanika. That's what we got. Another Kanika. that her friends. I got the part. I got two parts. And when she's telling them where you at, where you at, she had been looking for them all over that damn hotel. Tranquilla, whatever. I can't say her name. God, I'm sorry to the parents if they listen to this. But they did her just as dirty as they did Kanika. Except, yeah, we had a bitch. What was the bitch's Devon? What was his name? A bitch. The one who was saying, "You ain't gonna fight back. You ain't gonna fight back." Motherfucker, why are you fucking there recording instead of stopping them from fucking fighting and hurting themselves? But no, motherfucker, you're the kind of fucking, he's the kind, that kid is the kind of kid that us OGs want them to get their ass kicked really bad. And you know, Black CEO, he's a YouTuber, Black CEO. He just put out a video day before yesterday talking about how bad that guy needs to get his fucking ass fucking whooped by an OG. That's why I tell ya, I'm a fucking OG, and we not scared of nothing because we grew up in the time where heroin was number one on the streets, and everybody was chasing it except us. My father kept about 13, 15, about 15 girls of our friends. He kept them in our house, so we didn't have to go nowhere and do nothing. And then when we met the Dominican dealers, forget it. We would go with them and boom, they would send a taxi for us. We get in the taxi and we were gone. Nobody saw us on the block ever, ever. In the summer when we used to walk through, but I always walked down my building straight into a fucking taxi. Sorry, that's how I got down. So I'm just waiting for Tiffany to say Jax is calling. He's more important to me than the damn live. He's my baby. That's my baby. Jax is my baby. He's so cute when you were combing his hair. He wasn't feeling good. He looked so sick and red. My poor Jaxie boy. I love him, Tiffany. You know that? I do. I never even met him and I love him. I never met him face to face. But I bet you the first time I do, oh, I'm going to grab him, kiss him, and hug him, and then take him to get whatever the hell he wants. I don't give a fuck what you say, bitch. You're going to accept it. Because Tiffany don't accept nothing from nobody. She's the type of girl who don't want nobody to give her nothing. No, thank you. That's how she'll tell you. No. But still, I don't care. I'm like, still, I don't care. Tiffany won't take $1 from me. More did I fucking put her and Jimmy in any motherfucking bitch. Shut the fuck up, 23. Oh, sure, I paid for you and Jimmy to go to rehab. Yeah, sure. Because I'm your mother and your father and your sister and your brother. And I had control over your body and your kids and everything. When people talk shit, they talk so much shit. They don't know how much shit they talk until they really talk it. I bet you when after 2300 made that live saying what? So listening, making grilled cheeses. I know you are. That's it. When you're ready, I'll go, baby. When you guys go with Jax, I'll go. I was just making myself clear how everything went down with Tiffany Draper and Zillionaire and Tommy the faggot and everybody who fucked with me in these past year and everything, you know, suck a dick. And I'm gonna keep going with my life. Now, one thing I'm happy is that there's no more fighting on YouTube. And when I asked Angel that question, I was being sarcastic. I mean, didn't y'all hear it in my voice? Because I'm like, she's supposed to know so much about artistic children, but yet she doesn't know that the biggest hospital for autistic children is in Dallas. Dumbass. See, I told you I didn't need an answer or anything from you. Because I was going to call you a dumbass, because how could you not know? If my child was autistic, I would have known about that hospital. I would have known about every damn hospital in my range. I'm always rolling, right? So, just like that punk ass boy was Tranquilla, you're not going to fight back, pussy boy. You know what we OGs do to motherfuckers like him? That the new little G's that are coming in take care of him, because the new little OGs that are coming in, the little G's that are coming in, they're so desperate to prove themselves to us that they'll do any motherfucking thing. That's why I said don't fuck with me, Zillionaire, because I could have you taken out in a minute. But have I? No. Why? Because I don't want to go to hell. If it wasn't because of my mortal soul being, no, they have for me. I was lucky enough. Girl, forget about that. Don't even bring that shit up. But in other words, I put you and Jimmy there. Yeah, like I got that power over you. You're a fucking grown ass woman. So I made myself clear on how I'm sorry. I said, sleep in peace, Tiffany Draper. May she rest in peace, and may God judge her in his manner, the way he's going to do. Oh, because what I was telling you was this guy, he killed two guys and he was about to die. And they were giving him the death, he was on death row. And he was on death row 28 years and he thought he was going to beat it. And then he gets a letter that on the 17th he was going to be executed. So, damn, man, it's good weed, but it's hard to roll. But my husband's bringing me a new crusher today. But anyway, like I really got control of you and Jimmy like that. Oh yeah, okay. So when I say I knew Zillionaire was full of shit, I knew he was fucking full of shit. Okay? And everybody who hung out with him, I'm sorry, but I don't give a fuck. I try to be his friend. I was the first one. When he was going to throw out a video, I was the first one in line. And he treated me like garbage. And then when I started talking about him, and everything, he decided to go to church. But what does he do? He goes to church with a whore. She's feeling herself up and he's putting his hands on. Go look for the video, please, because nobody believes me. Go look for the video where Zillionaire is sitting in church with a woman and see how they behave. If that's the way you behave in the house of the Lord. I was in total motherfucking shock. I was like, and you thought you were impressing me by going to church? You're a changed man, but yet you were feeling her pussy and her tits up in church? And she was doing the same thing because, oh, she was on camera. So she wanted to put on a show for us, right, Zillionaire? Oh, yeah, she did. She wanted to put that show on how she touched herself in church. And you did the same motherfucking thing. Guys, y'all need to find that video and tell me, would you act like that in church? I was like, oh my God. He tried to fucking show me that he was a changed man. And meanwhile, he's all over this chick in church. I think she's the same bitch from standing outside of Tyler Perry's house. I mean, studios. And he walks up to her and he's like, "What you doing here? What do you need?" And she's like, "I'm waiting for him to come out." And he's like, what do you need with him?" And she's like she just want to meet him. She was on his dick. You should have seen. Go look at that video. Go 4 years back. Find that video. Bring it out. Show it. If you're not ashamed of it, sit in there, show the video. Probably people won't take it as hard as I did because I was raised in church. So people might not take it as offensive as I took it. But if I could have, I would have killed you right then and there and buried you. Because one thing you don't play with is the house of the Lord. You don't do that. And if you ain't got respect enough, don't go in at all. I told you this before and I'll tell you it again. We don't need garbage in church like you. Your soul is damned anyway. That's another thing. I got this girl to read my cousin that died. Okay? My cousin, it was about a year ago. And he died. And you know what he said? When I asked this girl to do a spirit box on him, you know what he said in the spirit box? When we said, "Why don't you go to the light?" He said, "I can't. I've been judged." And I'm like, "What does he mean by that? What does he mean by that?" And she said that he's been judged and he didn't get into the kingdom of heaven. So now his soul is gonna float. And so God's coming. When God comes, then God will put everybody in their place. But for right now, he said, "I've been judged. I've been turned away." Why? That's why I was like, I hope Tiffany repented before she died. Because if not, all that gossip, all of that, and all those mean things, and all of that things that y'all doing, somebody's going to get hurt. Somebody already died. That's in our inner circle. I just heard somebody walking in my living room. I'll tell you. But not here. My house is covered by the blood of Jesus. So whatever comes in here can come and go. It can keep going. I'm not scared of that shit. No, I get scared at night. But my husband just wakes up and he holds me. I went through it for 2.5 years. So anyway, I've been on long enough. And I done told you. And Team Angel, I told you, girl. You didn't have to answer me. I was just wondering how the fuck you didn't know. That's what I was talking about. But you know about everybody's fucking business up on YouTube, but you don't know where there's a closest hospital for Andrew. Crazy, isn't that? I bet Tiffany knows where her son's pediatrician is at. Anyway, Tiffany, I love you. I made it clear. I'm not a monster. I'm not none of that. Tiffany was not my friend. She was my enemy. I'm not supposed to have enemies. It's a sin. But sorry, she was my enemy. And I asked God, I repent. God, forgive me. But I never did nothing to her. It was all her. She was the one who made me come down on her as hard as I did. You take my page from me and you think that I'm going to let you just do it? And I'm not going to do nothing to you? She's lucky I couldn't find out where she was at till I found out she was in Idaho or something like that, Ohio or something like that. I know Tommy's in Ohio. Where the fucking punks are. Because he's not really down. That's what I'm telling you. There's these little G's that are coming in now and they want to be fucking known so well. that they'll do anything just to be noticed. So be careful how you talk about people because one of those little G's can just pull up on you. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to turn this shit on. I'm not smoking it no more. Well, Tiffany, go feed my jacks, and I'm gonna go ahead and start dinner. And I hope I made it clear to Angel that I said you don't have to answer. I was just wondering. And the thing about Tiffany Draper, I just needed to let you know I'm not a monster. We weren't friends. I'm not going to come here and boo hoo you guys when all I did was wish her the worst because all she cared about was that channel. She didn't care about how I felt. No. Mm-mm. So, peace out. I love you. Tiffy, baby, we've been up here for a long time, baby. I love you. You always stay with me. And so everybody in the bushes, peace out. I'm out. Whether y'all gonna see the video now or y'all gonna see it later, you will be seeing it. But tomorrow there'll be 44 views on it, and somebody saw it. And yes, I talked about Zillionaire, Tiffany, everybody, whoever I wanted to. Remember, it was my life. So no, I'm not a cold-hearted bitch. Oh, that was the other one. I'm a cold-hearted bitch. I'm not a cold-hearted bitch. I'm just not sad. She was your friend. She wasn't mine. You guys should be upset. I would understand that, and I would even talk to you and tell you, please don't be upset and whatever. But cry with you, that I can't do. I'm sorry. She didn't cry when she got my page knocked down. She didn't cry when she put me under the bus, laughing at me. Everybody was. But they didn't realize that I was coming right back on. Like I will always. All right? So peace out. I love you, Tiffy. Kiss the kids.